Okay, welcome back. I'm actually not going to be in the video, but I'm going to be in the video. I'm going to go through the startup of this, and how to switch the screen on your Dodge Hornet GT. So GT Plus tech package. I don't know if everybody else has this complicated steering wheel. Um, so to switch the screen right now, I don't think navigation is on. Yeah, navigation is on that. Okay, so this is the screen button. So there's a main screen. I'll do it this way. There's the main screen here, and then you can switch this as well. A little insert on this side. Okay, so do this, and the main screen lights up. If you hit it a second time, you can switch that, and then use this little scroll button to switch that little screen. Okay. Now, so you hit this button, get the center screen. I have it in the navigation thing. That's just your speedometer. I don't know, messages. I don't know from who. This is the Lanesense. So if you, let me see here, will it go to it? Yeah. Highway assist unavailable. Yeah. So that just tells you your Lanesense thing. So for your Lanesense and your automatic cruise control, there's this button here. Highway assist off. Okay, highway speed limiter ready. And these are two different driving modes. One will set your speed and maintain it with the radar distance. The speed limiter will let you not speed. So the car cameras recognize speed limits, and when you use the speed limiter, you can top out on the speed. So what that means is that you can press the gas pedal as hard as you want, but it will never go past that certain speed that you have it locked at. And it will also automatically lower the speed limit when it reads a different sign. Like if the speed limit's lower, it will lower the speed limiter and slow the car down to that speed. And as you're driving, and the speed limit is different than your actual speed, like if it's lowered or something, or raises, up here in the message center, it'll ask you to press plus to accept. And that's when you use this thing. Yeah, so I used to, when I first got the car, I went through this option. So the ACC comes up first, and that's what I was using to set the speed limit. Now I just press this and then hit to set. The other thing here is, okay, so we go through the limiter, get to the limiter there. See, now it's the limiter up there. And you just get to a speed, you press plus, scroll up on this button, and it will set your speed limit, if that makes sense. It doesn't really use the control of the gas like a cruise control does, but you step on the gas. This really helped me because my ACC failed, and it does fail when it's like raining or snowing or something. But I was on the highway and my ACC just failed, and I didn't want to be, playing with the gas pedal at all. So what I did is I put the limiter on, and I set the limit of the speed, and then I just mashed my foot on the pedal, and it just kept me at that speed. So I didn't have to worry about getting cramps in my ankle or my foot or, sorry, my calf muscles or anything like that. Because I found actually on highway drives, how this is set up here, it does, when you rest your leg, there's this small little edge here, for me anyway, and it actually started to hurt after, I don't know, what was it, 10 hours of driving. I actually couldn't rest my knee against there. But anyway, yeah, that's the ACC speed limiter and how to do the screens. And you can scroll through the screen by scrolling with the scroll wheel. Yeah, it's fancy. To change all the speed stuff, like how it looks, like the look at the end of this stock, press this button. So that opens it up completely. That gives you a hard speedometer, hard tachometer. And this just gives you a clear view. You get a tach and a speed, but you get to see most of the screen. And let me see what's this one. Oh yeah, this one is to turn the Lanesense off. So turn Lanesense off, press switch again. So you do have to press it twice. And then it disables it. I don't know why, because when you press this once, you see this down here, now it's ready for the assisted cruise control. But if you just press it again, it goes into Lanesense. And to turn it all off, it's just, you just turn it all off. I don't know why there's all these buttons for that. Found it interesting. Considering, I don't know. Anyway, so how to do the screens, get through your ACC, your speed limiter. Yeah, let me know if this was helpful, because there's tons of buttons on the steering wheel. Like, this was a neat one for me to find, to find again. The scroll wheel, I always accidentally use it to for the volume, which is these two buttons here, the volume of the radio or whatever, right? But only because it's a scroll wheel for the volume down here. It's counterintuitive. I don't know. This could have been for change, because what this does when your music's on is it switches songs, and this does the volume. And when you're down here, this does the volume. It's just for the passenger, or to turn the screen off and on. You hold it down,